Welcome back to the channel. This episode will cover how Amazon built a successful online store from its modest start as an online bookseller to become a global e-commerce giant and billion-dollar tech company. Stay tuned, for you and I have much to learn from Amazon business strategy. So grab a cuppa, of course I mean a cup of tea, and then subscribe. Meanwhile, I like to start by telling you how it all started. You see, Amazon was founded by Jeff Bezos on July 5th, 1994. This man here, at age 30 years old, Bezos decided to quit his job and launch an internet company. And then please listen to this. I'm going to quote him now. The first initial startup capital from Amazon.com came primarily from my parents, and they invested a large fraction of their life saving in what became Amazon.com. My dad's first question was, and I quote, "What's the internet?" End quote. Okay, so he wasn't making a bet on this company or this concept. He was making a bet on his son, as was my mother. So I told them that I thought there was a 70% chance that they would lose their whole investment, which was a few $100,000, and they did it anyway by Jeff Bezos. Okay, now before we dive any deeper, let me share with you the summary of Amazon success. I mean, how quickly it became such a success story. You see, the big boss, I mean Jeff Bezos, I like to call him big boss, opened an online store in Seattle, in America, financed with $10,000 of his own money and money from his parents, as I've mentioned earlier. The company first ran out of his garage, running from his garage, and they work on decks made out of doors purchased from Home Depot. Okay, now let's quickly go through the summary of, more or less a brief history of what happened. You see, in 1997, Amazon goes public with the caveat that investors should expect initial losses as the bookseller looked to expand into other areas to compete with the traditional retail stores. And when Amazon got an IPO that same year, the shares were worth $1.96. More on stock price later, just stay with me. You see, in 1998, Amazon started selling CDs and DVDs. The music section launched with 125,000 titles, far more than the average physical music store, and allowed shoppers to listen to song clips as well as few recommendations matched to their mood. Okay, now you know where this source is coming from. Okay, let's jump to 1999. Amazon allowed third-party sellers to hawk used merchandise in what is called Z shops, now known as marketplace, which sparked a huge increase in the volume of transaction on Amazon.com. And then shortly afterwards, Amazon began selling clothing. And having set up the marketplace, Amazon could take a portion of the sales without any warehouse overhead. And this strategy also enables the company to generate more revenue with each small success. Now let's go to 2005. Amazon announces a $79 a year loyal program called Prime that include free 2-day shipping any other. Now with more than 100 million members worldwide, Prime is considered one of Amazon's most valuable assets. Now let's fast forward to 2015. After being blamed for the decline of independent bookstores across the country, Amazon opened its physical, yes, you heard me, physical retail store in Seattle. The store opening is meant to market Amazon's growing list of electronic devices as much as to sell. Amazon now has 15 bookstores in cities across the United States. Later that year, Amazon began selling its first smart speaker called the Echo in 3,000 stores nationwide. The Echo is a platform for Alexa. Remember Alexa? Amazon virtual personal assistant. And therefore a key to wealth of consumer data and purchasing decision. Now, let's go further. And now let's fast forward and examine Amazon achievement today. Say 2008 to 2018 to 2021. Let's have a look. What have we got there? Now, let us examine what's going on. Now, Amazon now is the world's biggest online retailer to an empire with membership subscription, physical store, as I mentioned, groceries for sale, its own smart devices, and a delivery system which can get things to customer in just an hour. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to break it, show you what's going on with Amazon, and let us examine the breakdown of its empire. Wow. And look at what we have got here. We have online store. What's the revenue generated here? We have over $122 billion as revenue generated. Look at Amazon Marketplace, $42.7 billion. We have cloud services, $25.66 billion. Subscriptions, over 17 billion. We have physical stores, over 14 billion, and we have others like 10.11 billion. All right now. And Amazon employed over 646,000 as of the end of 2018, according to statistics, making them the biggest technology employer in the world. Listen to this. Bloomberg states that Amazon is the world's biggest provider of cloud-based services, and though the company faces competition from similar e-commerce giants like AliExpress and Alibaba. That is what Bloomberg News forecast. Well, in my opinion, Amazon is fast-growing company and might surpasses all of them. You could see clearly from the graph here and look at the projection again, over $400 billion. That is telling you from what we see here, definitely, in my opinion, they will surpass all of them. Okay, that's it. Let us examine 6 or 7 reasons why Amazon is so successful. Yes, you had me right. Now to start with, we start with the customer services. You see, the company understood the concept of customer services as the key to sustaining long-term growth. Therefore, Amazon has developed a range of helpful tools users can employ to track packages and quickly return or exchange ordered items, bringing simplicity and convenience to their online shopping experience. And again, listen to this. Social media is another powerful tool Amazon employs to engage with shoppers and enhance the quality of its customer services. The company uses social channel as leverage and strategy to build customer concern and care for their needs. Okay, you need to listen to this. You see, Jeff Bezos, Amazon CEO, is quoted as saying, it used to be that if you made a customer happy, they would tell 5 friends. Now with the megaphone of internet, whether online customer reviews on social media, they can tell over 5,000 friends. Wow. Next is to understand and know your customers' need. That's a strategy Amazon has been using. You see, Amazon platform or algorithm is designed to learn about its customer interests. For example, as customers search and add products to their cart, behavioral data shows trends that identify product reference and buying behaviors. Wow. And Amazon takes this information and shows customer products related to items they have browsed and makes recommendation based on their search habits. I know this. If you've been using Amazon, I strongly believe this works very well. And I say this is very creative. Next is execution. Yep. Amazon leverage distribution center across the globe that allow them to quickly ship products to potential customers. Besides, the company has created a reliable vendor relationship that enable them to offer customer discounted price. And in the latest development, Amazon is also ramping up plans to invest more across Europe, employing thousands of more employees. They are also looking to implement brick and mortar stores that will have the capability of same-day delivery via drones. You know them drones? Okay, now. Next is diversification. Wow. And this is powerful. Amazon's ability to diversify across multiple products is a key element to its success story. Online bookstore, vegetable soups. Yes, you had me. They now do vegetable soup. CD and DVD, music, electronics, health, yep, beauty products, auto parts, clothing, and IT. Meaning, what am I trying to say? They now have all these products. Okay. Streaming services, which is the Prime Video. And to inform you, Amazon is also into high tech like cloud technology. They just won a contract. Okay, now. Next is Amazon. Now, Amazon built a community voice for their customers. That's what I'm trying to say. That's one of their strategy. How? Okay, good question. You see, Amazon uses a few different strategy to build its customer community. You probably want to ask me, stay with me. One way is proactively ask recent customers to rate and review their experience. This information is added to the list of customer review on the product page. These reviews also appear with a verified purchase flag, which add to the trustworthiness of the review. Well, you see, whatever I'm saying now, I strongly believe if you have been using Amazon and there's possibilities now, 9 to 10 chances that you've used it, you will agree with me that what I'm saying, it is the truth. This is the strategy they use. Now, and to inform you, research shows that 87% of customers prefer product feedback from people they know and trust versus brand. 45% of shoppers read review before buying. That is true. I do that, and I want to believe you do that too. Okay, now moving on, let us talk about Amazon stock price. And this is where you and I come in as an investor. Okay, now what is this? What is the present stock price of Amazon? Let's have a look. Now, it is presently above $3,000. Is it a buy? In my opinion, yes. Okay, wait, I got it. Most of us do not have this amount of money to invest in just one stock. So, you and I can buy a fraction of it and do what is called dollar cost averaging over time. The question is, why am I convinced about Amazon stock? Well, you see, Amazon is a reliable company with strong fundamentals. For example, it has competitive advantage over its competitors or contemporaries, if you like, with a lot of cash at its disposal. The company has what is called a wide economic moat driven by powerful network effects. Okay, let's have a look at the books. Income statement, if you like. Now, what do we have here? And let me tell you something. Let's see what we let me quickly say this. For one of the fundamental key metrics you look at when you want to you should look at when you want to choose a company is it got consistent growth in sales and revenue? The company in question, with cash flow from operation and net income, are they consistent over the years? Now, let us look at Amazon books, income statement, and let's check this. Now, from what we have here, I'm looking at the income statement that from Yahoo Finance, and if you look at this figure, and they're in thousands anyway, look at 2017 over 177,000. Look at the 2018 over 232,000. In 2019 over 280,000. In 2020 over 386,000. And look at the projection. This is total revenue. Now let's look at net income. Look at these numbers. They increase year after year. So I would say Amazon actually fulfill these basic metrics. Consistent growth in sales and revenue with cash flow from operation, net income over the years. Now let's have a look at the chart. What have we got here? Let's quickly go back to September 2020. What is happening with this chart, Amazon stock price? From the look of things, it consolidates, where you have the 20 moving average and the 50 moving average entangled. There's no clear sign, as you can see. Consolidate up to what we have now, September 2021. And from the look of things, as you can see, the 50 moving average is already crossing the 20 moving average. And when that happens, if the 20 moving average is above the 20, if the 20 moving average is above the 50 moving average on the upward trend, that's what we are looking for. And then if we could break the resistance level here, voila, hallelujah, we are ready to shoot up. So this is my opinion. Based on this chart, I think it's a buy. Like I said, fraction, buy a little part of it. And let me quickly say this before I go. I'm not financially incentivized by Amazon to produce this video. Okay, now, alright, here comes the best part. Subscribe, like, and comment. Remember, the goal is to generate wealth, build company, and then create jobs. Bye now. See you soon.